Boom, thanks for your time. Really, really exciting. You'll be starting back at North Melbourne next week.
Yeah, next Tuesday, my first day back at the football club. I don't know if it's my first day, is it? How do we explain that? But no, I'll be starting work there on Tuesday. Obviously, the draft's on Friday, so we'll have the new guys there first thing on Monday. And I start on Tuesday, do some skills work with them, work pretty closely with some of the other coaches, probably more the development coaches. But yeah, really excited to sink my teeth into something new, and it'd be great to hang around the club for another couple of years.
Well, you've obviously had a lot of time to think about the role, and it does excite you, what you will be doing with these young guys.
Yeah, absolutely. A few years ago when Brady Rullings retired, he came back and worked with the guys when they got drafted. Just taught them a little bit about the history and how hard you need to train to become an elite footballer. So if I can share a little bit of my experience with them and hopefully teach them something along the way, that'd be pretty cool, I reckon.
News that number 29 will be retired indefinitely. Your reaction?
Probably I didn't expect the number 29 to be retired. I think it's a fantastic gesture though from the football club. Wore it for 21 seasons, I think it was in the end. So to have no one run around in it next year will be a little bit strange, I guess. When I go watch the boys play, there's no 29 out there. Obviously very privileged that the club have chosen to do that though.
So obviously after the season finished, what's been taking up most of your time? You got away?
Yeah, I did. Took the kids to Disneyland, which was actually on my bucket list to do one day. Take my children to Disneyland with my wife. We did that. We travelled the States for about 23 days, I think it was. So straight after the grand final, sort of I think it was a week after that, we took off to the States, and then just been at the bar here that I'll be opening very, very shortly. So coupled with the trip. As soon as I got back, dug my teeth into trying to get this place up and running.
Yeah, so explain where we are, out in Epping obviously, and you've started a bit of a venture with a close mate.
Yeah, we've, you can see the sign behind us, Miller Street Bar, out in Epping, in Miller Street, Epping. It's, the name just come to us, Miller Street. So yeah, it's just a bit of a sports bar. You can sort of have a look around, and there's some TVs and stuff here. I think we got 19 TVs altogether. So a bit of a sports bar and just a nice place to come and relax for the area.
So what role will you play? Will we see you behind the bar pouring some pots or what?
Well, I actually went and got my RSA not too long ago. I do plan on going behind the bar and pulling some beers, but not sure if it'll be late nights. It might be just on a Sunday afternoon or something like that when a few of my mates are over.
It's a pretty big space. You're going to have to do some work to fill it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think holds 960 people. So if anyone wants to function out there, give us a call. Yeah, no, it's a big space, but something that we're very proud of. We come and took it over, and it was a bit of a dark, dingy place, and now it's lit up a little bit. And as I said, the TVs just sort of add to it.
So you've got a lot of skills, but adding your RSA is just another string to your bow.
Yeah, I thought I'd better get it just in case I have to pop behind the bar and pour me mates a couple of beers. So it took me about 4 hours on a Tuesday afternoon, but something I can add to my resume anyway.
And football-wise, North Heidelberg, you started training there as well.
Yeah, started training there a couple of weeks ago now. So, I mean, it's back to basics for me. It's Tuesday nights and Thursday nights at 6 o'clock. There's no additional weight sessions or yoga sessions or anything that comes with it. So it's fantastic. My brother's down there, obviously, so I've always said I'll go back and play with him, and I'm very excited about it.
And I heard they had record numbers on the first night of pre-season training.
We did. I think we had 45 on the first night, but 8 of them were still on their footy trip. So the second night was the big night. I think we had 52, which is some big numbers for some local footy, which is great. We've signed some players from other clubs, and it's looking pretty good down there.
All right, thanks for your time, Boom.
No worries, Heath.